So this morning is going to be how to fix a cracked boom. I saw this on here when I bought it. It ain't too bad of a fix right here. What I got to do is grind all this down and V it out and put a plate over it. But first, what I want to do is give a shout out to the couple of generous people who decided to voluntarily give some donations to help fix the old girl up. The first one is, I think it's Hunter Lotus. I'm bad with names, so Hunter, big man. Your dad was very nice and decided to contribute to the fund here. And then there was also William. He helped out a little bit too. So everybody that helped out, I sure do appreciate it, and it's going to a good cause here. But back to it. What I'm going to do this morning is I got a guy coming out here to plate this. I'm going to come in here and somebody had dirt dabbled some welds on here trying to fix this crack, but what I'm going to do is grind all this off and come in here and V this crack out with the grinding wheel, and then the guy's going to come in here and weld this back up, grind it back down, and then we're putting a plate over to span this whole crack to kind of bridge across this crack. So it kind of goes just a little bit right there too, so we'll cut that out and fix that too. So that's what today's project's going to be. And for Mr. John Smith, I'd like to show you this if I don't fall down. Everything's covered in ice. Look what we have back on the grinder. We have the guard back on. So I figured if I was going to do this much grinding, I would at least put that back on. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work and see if I can't get this ground down before he gets here. So here is my hour's worth of progress. It's going a little slower than I thought it would. I guess I need a bigger grinder, but I gotta use what I got. I got about half of it done. I got it back ground smooth with the boom. You can tell there's about a 1/4 to 1/2 inch of weld right here. And then once I get all this smooth, I'm gonna come in here and take the grinder and V this out right here. That way when he re-welds that, it'll penetrate down into the boom. Then we'll grind this down smooth and put our plate around here, about where my finger outline is, around here, and then just tie everything back in and weld that in. So that's my hours into it, progress update. We'll get back to it. So you're going to grind it, weld this grind up, and then grind it down and see what it looks like.
Well, I'm gonna weld up. I ain't gonna grind it down.
Okay.
I have to plate over it.
All right.
Because you want to have as much as possible.
To hold it. So we got this all welded up here. We decided not to go for the plate. He was so confident in that he said if it ever cracked, he'd come back for free and grind this all down and put a plate on it. So with that bevel, he said he was able to get 6 lines of weld inside that crack, and then he spread those out to about 1 inch thick. So I'm going to, he told me not to grind it down, so he said every bit you grind down it gets weaker, so I'm going to just run over it with a wire brush and clean it up, at least spray some primer on it now so it won't rust. And whenever I repaint the machine, I'll just clean it up then. So there it is, fixing a boom crack.